Hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of our meditation series, which is a 14-day meditation series, especially for beginners and in particular for those people who suffer with anxiety. So it's really great to have you all join me today, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this. So today's theme then is all about our bodies. So yesterday we did an arriving theme, and today we're going to be looking more closely in regards to awareness, because that's what meditation ultimately is. It's about developing awareness, and we are going to be moving our awareness into our bodies and experiencing our bodies through our senses. So yeah, it's going to be a great meditation session, only a short one. So if you want to get started, you can grab yourself a blanket and a cushion and get yourself into a lovely, relaxed, comfortable position. Oh, I'm trashing the place. Okay, so providing that you are in a nice, relaxed position now, meditation can be completed in any position as long as you feel comfortable and relaxed. You see, with meditation practice, if we find that we're not comfortable, then this can be a distraction, and that's not what we're doing, is it? We're not being distracted by conditions which aren't perfect, but rather we're following along with a guided meditation. So that's why it's important to get yourself in a nice, relaxed position. You don't have to sit cross-legged on the floor. I always find with meditation practice, if my back's supported, even if I'm on the floor, I can lean against a wall or choose a comfy chair. And I want to invite you now to lower your gaze or close your eyes if you haven't already done so. So if you didn't do day 1 yesterday, that's okay. Each day doesn't necessarily follow on from the next, but if you did, then you'll remember that we talked about this idea of arriving. So when we arrive in meditation practice, we're just really acknowledging where we are, how we are in this very moment. When we do mindfulness, when we engage in mindfulness, mindfulness means to be aware of everything as it is. And through that awareness, we also cultivate a sense of acceptance or compassion for whatever we find in the moment, however we are in the moment. So taking 3 long, deliberate breaths. Okay. And then just allowing your breath to breathe at its normal pace. We're not trying to change our breath in any way during a practice, we're just allowing the body to breathe itself. And the body does that, doesn't it? It breathes all by itself. So I wanted to take you today on a journey through your senses. While we develop this awareness, this skill of being here and being present, we can use the body and the breath as an anchor to help anchor us into the now. To take us out of what we call our thinking minds into our bodies, into our direct experience of just being human, of being here. Not attaching any stories or any worries, any anxieties. Just learning how to be in the moment. Because often being in the now is a much nicer place to be. Even if something bad is happening, because when we allow our minds to run away with themselves, we only add to our experience of anxiety, our experience of sadness, because we often create extra stories, extra imagined futures on top of what's already a difficult situation. So meditation teaches us how to be present. So moving your awareness now even deeper into this moment, we're going to be connecting with the body through our senses. So beginning first of all then, I wonder if you can take your awareness to your sense of sight. Now you might have your eyes closed for today's practice, but I want to invite you just to notice if you can see anything now. Behind the eyelids, any colours as the light hits your face, any shapes, even just darkness. And stay with your experience of your sense of sight. The mind will drift around, and when this happens, just bring it back. Maybe 1,000 times, but that's okay. This is a practice. It's a process. What can you see? Moving your awareness now to your sense of hearing. So what can you hear today? What's happening as you take your awareness to this sense that for many of us take for granted? Maybe focusing on sounds that you can hear in your immediate environment now. Sounds from inside the home, or wherever you are. And noticing now sounds from even further away. So, sounds in the distance. What's happening to your breath? You're holding your breath as you do this. Just relax. Notice what your experience is. And now taking your awareness to your sense of taste. What can you taste? Maybe moving your tongue around inside your mouth, just really noticing if there's any taste present for you. It's okay if you can't taste anything. Just noticing what's happening in the body, experiencing this moment through our senses. This is a really great activity to ground ourselves if we're feeling anxious, just to take our awareness into our body, right into our bodies, and just noticing our senses. And moving our awareness now to our sense of touch. So just scanning the body, taking your attention to any areas that you notice. Maybe you'll be able to feel the contact between the back of your body and the back of a chair, maybe, or maybe the feel of a soft blanket, soft cushion, the feel of the socks that you are wearing on your feet, clothes on your body. A sense of touch. In mindfulness practice, we talk about this idea of beginner's mind. Beginner's mind, being curious. For a lot of us, we assume that we already know something about a topic or about an experience. And when we do this, it prevents us from opening ourselves up to our experience. And when we look at something or when we experience something with a beginner's mind, it helps us to be open and to be curious. Just like a child experiences something for the very first time, we often grow up, don't we, and we forget this. We forget how amazing the world is, how amazing it is just to be alive. And then finally, taking your awareness to this sense of smell. So what can you smell? And as you do this, you can maybe even notice how it feels to breathe. If you can, if you're able to breathe through your nose today, just noticing any smells in the air. And then letting go of all senses now, and taking your awareness to your breath. Just noticing how it feels to breathe, how the body moves, how that fresh, clean air makes you feel. Remembering just to bring your mind back every time it drifts and dreams, bringing it back to now. And then dropping all awareness and just resting for a moment longer in stillness today, doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. How does it feel? Just to stop, to pause. And so now bringing this practice to a close, you can gently, in your own time, open your eyes if you've had them closed. And you can take a stretch if you need. Move the body in any way you need to move it today. Okay. Wow, that was really nice and still. So I hope that you enjoyed today. Do join me for day 3 tomorrow. We'll be going even deeper into meditation practice. Please share with your friends, with your family. And until then, you have a great day, whatever you do. I'll see you later, everyone. Bye.